Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Universe Thanos. Not really a figure I ever picked up. I just never got myself to get the Marvel Universe Thanos, but with Thanos being such a big thing right now in the Marvel Universe movies, well, I decided to go back and pick up the Thanos Marvel Universe figure for myself. It is recommended for ages 4 and up, comes from the folks over at Hasbro, and Spot picked this up actually from the guys over at Comics and Toys, which is an online, one of the eBay sellers I usually get my stuff from. It also helped too that Thanos was a good price. They were selling him for a pretty decent, cheap price, so all the more reason why I wanted to pick this guy up. According to this, he's from Series 5, number 10, Thanos here. Nice picture of Thanos up in the top corner as well. On the back of the package, other figures available, there are the Wolverine, the X-Force Wolverine. There's Marvel's Nova, and there's Red Hulk. As much as I love Red Hulk, I really don't like this body, the original Hulk body that they used. So unless they decide to release Red Hulk and retweak the green and gray Hulk that we looked at, I might consider getting it then. This Hulk, no thank you. Your read-up says, for ages, Thanos has traveled the stars, seeking ways to finally achieve his dream of a cosmos at peace. Not with a single living thing to mar it. From time to time, he has nearly achieved his goal and has been stopped only by the cooperation of the most powerful beings in the universe. Also, you can see, too, that Thanos, as discussed when we get the package opened up, but Thanos also comes with his Infinity Gauntlet right on the side there. Space Dog down below, I know that's not his name, says collect them all. Understood, Space Dog, understood. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're getting a better look at Marvel Universe's Thanos. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Getting Thanos out of packaging, you can see he's a pretty good-sized figure. In fact, for a scale comparison, we'll just move Thanos to the side, and let's grab in the green Hulk that we've already had a look at. Thanos actually dwarfs the Hulk. He's a little bit bigger, a little bit broader than the Hulk. Surprisingly, I almost had thought that they might have used maybe not the same body, but a similar enough body. And then just, of course, tweaked it. But it does look like Thanos is a little bit bigger than the Hulk, and might be due to the boots as well that he's sporting. Thanos is a really nice coloring between the blue and then this kind of orangey gold that makes up the majority of his outfit, both in the boots, his gloves, around the belt area here, and in the collar. The one thing I guess I'm not too crazy about is I want to say skirt. It's not really a skirt, but this section right here doesn't quite go with the coloring to the rest of his body. It looks like it's a little more slicker. It's a little more sheen to it than the rest of his body. Also, what I think I might ultimately do too is I think I might glue this down. This is just a loose piece. I guess for all intents and purposes, if you could take the head off, you could probably remove this collar completely. I don't really like that it's as loose as it is. I might even just take a dab of glue, put that right there, dab of glue on the back, and just kind of pinch it shut so it won't go anywhere. Face is good. I feel like the face is a little muted though. I don't know if it just seems like a lot of the details just kind of blend together. The eyes are visible, yes. The wrinkles in his chin and in the cheek area are visible, but I don't feel like they're dark enough. They don't bring out the details well enough on the face. Paint, I don't have any issues really with the paint. They decided, as opposed to using a dark blue, they decided to use black for all the panel lining, I guess if you want to consider it similar to a panel line, to fill in all the crevices of his musculature. It's more stark, but I guess it gives them more of a comic feel than just had they painted it just a darker blue. I dig, though, the color, again, the orange and color, the orange gold color that they put in the rest of his body. And as always, there wouldn't be Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet. There it is right there. Now, other versions of Thanos. I think also the Marvel Select Thanos had this too. You had this as a separate piece. This Thanos doesn't come with any other hand, so he will always have the Infinity Gauntlet in hand, no pun intended. When it comes to his articulation, well, it would be about on par with what we saw with the Hulk and the larger Marvel Universe figures. His head does rotate and move up and down via a ball hinge joint. It's a little more limited. I don't know why, if it's just due to maybe the collar being in the way, but you can't seem to do as much with it, at least from an up and down perspective. Shoulders are on ball hinge joints as well, so they rotate out, forward, and back. He has a swivel at the bicep. He also has a bend in the elbow, rotation in the hands. His upper torso is on a ball joint. By ball joint, really, you can swivel it. Can't really do too much up and down, though. When it comes to his legs go forward and back out. Swivel at the thigh, a double bend at the knee, swivel at the boot, and hinge in the foot. I like also that they took the time to sculpt the undersides of his boot. You wouldn't normally be looking at this unless you were one of Thanos' peons, but I like the fact that they sculpted the undersides of his boots. He has peg holes. Don't kid yourself, though. He doesn't come with any sort of display stand. I'm sad that they abandoned the display stands with the Marvel Universe figures. Thanos deserves a display stand, a nice good size stand with his name on the stand itself. He's a great looking figure. I feel like, again, his face could have been a little cleaner. The dark purple, I almost feel like the areas that have outlined his muscles are a little too dark, but then his face is too light. They've used too similar of enough color with purple to give him all his details that it doesn't seem to stand out as much. The rest of this stands out almost like a sore thumb. Thanos, I'm going to give you, sir, a 8.5. A great figure, and especially now with Thanos being such a big deal in the Marvel movies, definitely had to pick this guy up. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more toy spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you guys next time.